surely a strong favourite here. Ashley Henderson was second in the US Championships, was sixth in the NCAA's over 200. She is strong, this athlete, relatively inexperienced at international level. Bianca Williams, well, Commonwealth bronze medalist back in Glasgow in 2014 at 200. Sixth in the Commonwealth Games last March. Second in the UK Championships over 200. That's a better event. A couple of weeks back. Ombissa Zango of France, Mediterranean Games champion just a couple of weeks ago in Tarragona in Spain. Second in the French Championship. She's a late replacement, by the way, for Carole Zayi of France. Wai Yongli of China, semi-finalist the world indoors over 60 metres a couple of years back. She's a very quick starter. Watch her in lane 6. Karina Horn, the South African team captain, can she lead by example? Has set a national record this year. At the age of 29, she has gone under 11 seconds for the first time. 10.98 makes her very, very strong indeed. You can tell that from her build. Eva Swoboda of Poland completes the lineup in lane 8 there. Bronze medalist in European indoors last year, semi-finalist in Rio. She's an 11-1 athlete at her best, although she hasn't been down to that this season yet. Well, we talked about how little room there is for error in the sprint hurdles. So technically demanding. Well, so is the 100 in its own way. Those ears straining for the starter's gun. And very little room for error at the start. A full start would result in disqualification. A bad start will virtually give away the race. Quai of Germany in 1. Elaine Thompson, the Olympic champion from Rio, goes in lane 2. Ashley Henderson of the USA 3. Bianca Williams of Great Britain in 4. Then in lane 5, Ombissa Zango of France. Wai of China 6. Karina Horn there, second away from the camera of South Africa in 7. And Swoboda of Poland in lane 8. Away this time, really good start there from Bianca Williams, but going strongly now is Ashley Henderson. Where is Thompson? Thompson might get beaten here. Henderson's going brilliant. She is going to beat the Olympic champion. Yes, she is on the dip. Very tight for third place. I think it might have been Karina Horn, or was it Bianca Williams of Great Britain? Boy, oh boy, that is an upset. Perhaps one of the biggest upsets of the day so far. Ashley Henderson of the USA takes that one. She was second in the US Championship. She has run 10.96 this year. Thompson 10.93, so on paper they look evenly matched, but I would have put my money on Thompson for that one. I don't know about you, Catherine Merry. 11.07, the official winning time, with 0 wind for Henderson, but there was very little in it. 11.07 to 11.09. She defeats the Olympic champion, and maximum points for the USA.
Yeah, world ranking wise, Ashley Henderson sits 1 place below Elaine Thompson, who's the world number 6 this year. But that was a good run by the American. Keep an eye on her. Elaine number 3, she got a good start, as did Williams of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But what Elaine Thompson has got sometimes and hasn't got at others is that gear change now at 60 metres. She didn't have it here today. She wasn't going to catch Henderson. And again, for me, Elaine Thompson's one of those athletes that she's going to come out and run 10.8, or she's going to come out and just run under 11 seconds. It doesn't sound like a big difference, but that's what wins races and what comes second and third. You remember Elaine Thompson at the World Championships last year, Tim? 10.8 in her semi-finals. Easy as you like. Came to the final and came 5th. That's a big win for the American there, and a good win as well, and good points.
It is. You know what? The USA hadn't won an event all night until about 15 minutes ago. Then they win 2 in a row.
The women's 100-meter final at the 2018 World Cup Championship delivered one of the tournament's most stunning upsets. In a race that defied all predictions, American sprinter Ashley Henderson captured gold, narrowly defeating Jamaica's Olympic champion Elaine Thompson. Henderson stopped the clock at 11.07 seconds, edging Thompson by a mere 0.02 of a second. The result sent shockwaves through the athletics world, illustrating just how razor-thin the margins are among the planet's fastest women. Coming into the race, Elaine Thompson was widely regarded as the clear favorite. She had recently claimed the Jamaican national title and followed that up with a 10.93-second Diamond League win in Chaux-de-Fonds, reaffirming her position among the elite. Known for her explosive finishes and her ability to accelerate in the closing meters, Thompson was expected to unleash her trademark burst after 60 meters. But on this occasion, that familiar surge never came. Her stride lacked its usual fluency, and her top-end speed faltered just enough for Henderson to hold her off. The Jamaican star's subdued performance raised eyebrows, as it highlighted her recurring struggles with rhythm and consistency under pressure. For Henderson, this race represented a career-defining breakthrough. Having placed second at the U.S. Championships earlier in the season, she entered the international stage with something to prove, and delivered spectacularly. Despite her relative inexperience, she remained calm and disciplined, sticking to her race plan from the gun to the line. Her ability to withstand Thompson's chase under intense pressure was a testament to her focus and maturity. The narrow margin of victory underscored the sport's unforgiving precision, where even a fraction of a second can separate glory from defeat. Henderson's triumph not only elevated her personal standing but also underscored America's growing depth in women's sprinting talent. Behind the leading pair, several competitors added intrigue to the contest. South Africa's Karina Horn, who earlier that year became the first woman from her country to break the 11-second barrier, ran with poise and confidence, remaining in contention throughout. Britain's Bianca Williams also impressed, launching out of the blocks strongly and sustaining her pace deep into the race. Although she narrowly missed a podium finish, her effort reinforced her rise as one of Europe's most consistent sprinters and hinted at further potential on the world stage. This race served as a vivid reminder of how unpredictable the 100 meters can be. Even dominant figures like Thompson can falter when the smallest details go awry. Throughout her career, inconsistency has occasionally haunted her performances, often linked to physical setbacks. Despite her capability to deliver world-class times in the low 10.7 range, she has also endured off days, such as her disappointing fifth-place finish at the 2017 World Championships after a brilliant semi-final run. Such fluctuations highlight both the fragility and brilliance of elite sprinting form. For Team USA, Henderson's win carried special significance. Before her race, the Americans had endured a quiet evening on the track, with Clayton Murphy's 800-meter victory being their only major highlight. Henderson's surprise triumph reinvigorated the squad, adding vital points and momentum in the overall standings. Her success symbolized the nation's resurgence in sprinting depth and its ability to challenge even the sport's biggest names on any stage. As for Thompson, the result left fans wondering whether she could return to her imperious best. Since parting ways with her longtime coach Stephen Francis, observers have speculated that adjustments to her training may have impacted her explosiveness and race rhythm. Still, when healthy and confident, few athletes in history can match her combination of power and grace. With the 2025 season approaching, anticipation builds around whether Thompson can recapture her peak form, silence her critics, and reclaim her status as one of the sport's most formidable forces.